Reality 1 is my home, and months ago, it was invaded by a dark shard of the last reality's corruptive cube. After studying the energy travel of the shard, I realized that it had slipped out of Reality 0 to ultimately end up here in Reality 1 through the 0 point. Before things got out of hand, the Ice King captured all other possible threats in his castle, and ultimately he froze them over as part of his dangerous threats collection. But the Storm King's rage grew, and our hive mind of icy fiends was ready to take it right down. The plan went successfully, and the Storm King's corpse now lies dead on top of the Ice King's castle. But our structures are destroyed. Our outposts have been covered in the remains of the corruptive beast. The preserved, frozen dangers have all been set free, and it's time to contain the chaos that's been let loose all across the island.
Destroy them, my children.
After some reluctant negotiation, the Cube Queen and I have come to terms and agreed to trap away the dangers that were broken free from the Ice King's castle. It's what he would have wanted, so let's get started by finding some unsuspecting victims, like the roaming ice brute. Okay, there's our first target. The roaming ice brute is a tough, defiant creature. Use a shield in your inventory to trap it, and once that's done, we'll come by and finish off the job. Well done. The Cube Queen and I are on our way to the Ice Brute now. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and find our next threat? The Golden Cube of Royalty. I believe it contains the Cube King, which is probably why the Ice King trapped it away, but I'm not entirely sure. Would you mind getting up close and checking it out for me? Okay, that's close enough. The entire area surrounding this thing is highly corruptive, and I wouldn't want you getting brainwashed. I just wish I could ask the Ice King more about all of this. You know, with him being gone, you're all I have left, and I don't want to lose that. So, thanks for helping me out. Hello, my friend. I hope you're well. The Cube Queen hasn't stopped bothering me about the Ice King ever since we began working together. She says she needs to know what happened to him. And although I just assumed he was killed in his castle's collapse, now I'm not so sure. Let's go find out. Oh, so he's not here. But I do see something back there. Looks like a note. Pick it up for me, and we'll see what it says. The note seems to be ripped in half. This part says, if you're reading this, you're also quite possibly wondering who killed the Ice King. To begin, no, it was not my doing. The murderer was female, and I might also add that I know what type of thing she is. But surely the Queen wouldn't do this unless she wanted to stop the Ice King from having any chance of interrupting her plans. Let's go find the other half of this note. Okay, got it. This one says, the murderer. She's a worker of the last reality. My boss talks about them all the time, and I can help you out. I am currently working on a device that can eliminate their dark substance, and my daughter, Julia, could help reverse engineer their tech to prevent any war from happening. So, the Cube Queen did kill him. I'm going to figure out who this anonymous writer is, and I'll get back to you as soon as I have answers. Greetings, my friend. I'm delighted to inform you that I have gathered a lot of information on our anonymous writer, and I know how to get to him. I've learned that we are living in the inner shell of the 0 point in Reality 1, and on the outer shell is Reality 0, and that's where our friend is. Find me some jars with slurp juice. Rumor has it that they contain lots of 0-point energy, and I could really use some of that right now. Great, thanks for grabbing those. While you run these back over to the construction area, I have some more information to tell you. To get to Reality Zero, I need a device that can assign specific realities to the 0 point. That's what I'm using the slurp energy for. And that's hopefully how we'll find this anonymous writer. Okay, now that we've got our 0 point energy, I also need some proper parts to put together the finishing touches of our device. The loot llamas around the island contain some of reality's finest metals, which could be very useful. So, why don't you bust one open and gather some materials for me? Alright, that should do it. With this reality allocating device, I'll be able to teleport straight through to Reality Zero. Our anonymous writer is located within the bridge, which I will find once I get access to his world. The Cube Queen has been locked away, and for now the island is safe. Be prepared for anything at any moment, and stay on high alert, my friend. We shall speak again when I return home, but until that moment, this is goodbye.